About a week ago, I talked about Assassin's Creed Shadows and how using Yasuke as one of the main characters wasn't that deep. Initially, I thought this was going to be a one-sided argument with my opinion being the most agreed upon. Boy, was I wrong. Obviously, there are people who did share my sentiment, but those who did not can be split up into two groups. The first group being the hyper schizophrenics yapping about wokeness and blackwashing, while the second group is more calm and understandable who just don't think Yasuke should have been the main character. Both these groups are wrong, so first, let's talk about the Sneeko fans. Woke. This word originally meant alertness to racial prejudice and discrimination. However, people like the aforementioned Sneeko fans have thrown this word at anything that resembles the color black, which completely deviated it from its original meaning. Now, it essentially means something in any piece of media that's made politically correct for the sole purpose of pandering to a minority group of people. For instance, Valorant released a character named Clove, which they decided to make non-binary. Is this woke? Maybe. Did they make this character to gratify the LBGT community? Looks like it. Does it fucking matter? No. I'm not lying awake at night thinking, oh no, they made a character gay. Whatever shall I do? I don't give a fuck. Tying back to Assassin's Creed, unless they made this entire game showing how racism affected the one black person in Japan at the time, then it shouldn't be called woke. And don't misconstrue what I'm saying. Someone being racist once or twice isn't what I'm talking about. The sole purpose of the whole game would have to be racism is bad for it to be woke. And from the looks of it, it's just two niggas killing people, just like every other Assassin's Creed. Now, for group number 2, one huge complaint was how Yasuke wasn't native to Japan, and every other Assassin's Creed only uses characters native to the setting of the game. Adewale wasn't native to the setting he was fighting in. Oh, but that doesn't count. He was a slave brought in from a different country. Yeah, you know who else was a slave brought in from a different country? Still not good enough? What about Edward Kenway? He was a European sailing through North and South America, and no one had a problem with that. Another complaint was how Shadows isn't realistic or historically accurate. You're telling me this is realistic? You're saying both Greek and Egyptian gods simultaneously exist in real life? Ezio was literally reliving the past experiences of his ancestors or some stupid shit like that. What are we really talking about? It's a video game, and it's Ubisoft's game at that. Let them make their game how they want to make it. Instead of being mad at the character they decided to use, we should focus on the fact that they're a shitty company, or that the Ultimate Edition costs $130. Wait, $130? What the fuck? Forget everything I said. Boycott this game. Fuck Ubisoft. Subscribe to me. I'm out.